Hey, hi everybody. I totally failed yesterday. I didn't do a video. Not so great on my mission to talk about persistence every day, but I let laziness and a family day win out instead, and sometimes we have to do that too. So just kind of letting you mommies know out there who are working super duper hard. It is okay. I can still be considered persistent, and I'm still about my goals even though I skipped a day. So it was like a cheat day. So I'm kind of wasting time here. You know, everyone does this just to allow more people to realize that I'm online. See my pretty tree in the background? There it is. Nice and pretty. I think it's even on rotate. Yep, it's on rotate. So we did that yesterday. I will not claim that we won't have a crash of this party right now because my kids are roaming around and they decided they were going to wrap up presents for their fairies and babies and dinosaurs. So they are 8 and 5 and they're busy wrapping paper, using wrapping paper right now to wrap up gifts. Anyway, my talk about persistence. I have been doing a challenge, and this challenge has been to talk about persistence every single day. And save for yesterday, which I skipped, sorry Fernando, I've been doing it regularly. But last night, reading before I went to bed, I actually was reading a different book, not just the Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, in which I am challenged to read the chapter and do a video on each day. But I was reading a book by Lori Beth Jones called Teach Your Team to Fish. And I'm just looking at the book right here. Chapter, oh, I guess it doesn't have chapters, but he practiced the rule of 7 was an interesting chapter that I read last night. And even in that, they reference, all of this is biblical reference, but they referenced how it was really important to be consistent and persistent. And so they talked about how Naaman, you know, he was told, go dip yourself in the Jordan River 7 times and you'll be healed of your leprosy. And in the book, she kind of says, like, well, what if he would have just said, like, this is not cutting it. You know, I've done it 4 times and, I mean, my sores are still there. I'm just not going to do it. Why would I waste my time? I'm not going to go 7 times. I'm going to stop after 4. You know, in life, a lot of times we're like that. The first little hint of criticism that we have, the first little failure thing that hits us, the first little bump in the road or problem that we have, and all of a sudden, you know, we're just like, I'm just not going to do it anymore. It's just not worth it. I'm not going to be good at it anyway. I can't make money at this little venture that I'm doing on the side. I'm just a failure. I'm going to keep losing. You know, I'm going to be poor and broke the rest of my life. Whatever little negative things that we say in our mind, you know, a lot of times we just stop after the first little hint of a problem. And in the Bible, there's a lot of references to people who didn't stop at the first little hint of, you know, it didn't work out the way they thought. Naaman was one of them. He kept going. He dipped himself in the Jordan River 7 times and he was healed. How amazing is that? Then I think about Joshua and marching around the walls of Jericho. You know, he wasn't supposed to stomp around there and shout 1 time. He had to go around there 7 times. And in the laws of marketing and the laws of relationships, I think sometimes we need to hear things and see things 7 times. And there's quite a few references in the Bible to 7 times. Not that I'm saying that that's what we should do here, 7 times and then just give up, but I think it just tells us a little bit about being persistent. And so today my challenge to all of you from Illinois is to say, okay, if I fall down 6 times, I'll get up 6 times. If I fall down 7, I'll get up 7. If I fall down 25, I'll get up 25. No matter what happens, how many bumps in the road you hit, how many failure parts, how many criticisms, how many things that you perceive as things not going your way. I tell my kids, we have this little thing that we say, and it's, if I fall down, I'll get back up. And I think that's super duper powerful. It's especially powerful to us moms because sometimes we really, really struggle and we feel failure so deep and it hits us so hard. And we don't want to fail for our families. So, my challenge to you today from Dr. Julie Mompreneur is to say, no matter how many times you fall down, no matter how many times you fail, if you believe that you can, you can. Just keep getting back up. Get back up and come up swinging, come up punching, and come up believing that you will do it the next time, that you'll be successful in whatever it is that you want to achieve. And with that, I'm going to say, if you like this post, then I would love it if you would comment and tell me. And have an awesome, awesome day. Make it amazing.